What's happening, everyone? Mark here on Creating Your Digital Life. In today's video, I wanted to discuss one of the fundamental pillars that actually helps you develop in the digital, but also in the everyday life, whether you are choosing to live in the digital world or not. And that is namely how to create adaptability skills. Now, what are those skills in particular? They are namely the ones that actually push you forward and keep developing yourself and your, so to speak, your social skills, because it's all about like communication, problem solving, being a team player, all those other things encompassed. I'm going to leave a link in the description down below where you can check what the further skills are. But essentially, what these skills entail are the skills that are not necessarily part of your habitual skills. Now, what do I mean by that? So let's take, for instance, your average job as an example. You're working from 9 to 5 and you have a certain set of skills when it comes to dealing with the technology, the certain kind of problems and the everyday situations you may come across within that environment, right? Well, within the digital life in particular, that is not so simple. Because, for instance, let's assume you want to advertise on YouTube or create a Facebook page or a certain kind of website. You always need to be up to date when it comes to certain kind of regulations, changes and whatnot, the latest softwares that are being released and what kind of rules you actually have to comply with when releasing some kind of content. Now, it may seem arduous and it may seem quite a bit of a pain in the ass, dare I put it this way, but in the long term, what you got to realize is that this is actually what's going to drive you forward and increase your opportunities exponentially, whether you like it or not. Because if you stick within the habitual skills, then you're not going to be able to break out and just continuously drive yourself forward, be able to explore more and more opportunities. You will always get stuck in a certain point, never develop. And as I discussed in my earlier videos, if you have checked them out, that if you're not developing, essentially you are doing something unnatural. You're essentially being stuck in the moment and not progressing forward, which is your natural course, essentially. So how to acquire these digital skills, more specifically the adaptability skills that can help you drive forward either in the digital or in the real world? Well, one of the things that I would recommend is you should change the way you think, which of course it's easier said than done, but just a single tweak can actually make quite a bit of a change. One of that is change from what is not possible to what is probable. And to give you an example, it may not be possible for me to earn $2, $3, $4 million this year, but it is highly probable that I'm going to increase my revenue and steadily grow and continue to increase that amount over the years. Even if it's just step by step, even if it's just a small change at a time, the point is that you're focusing on the positive as opposed to the negative. And this is so apparent in our everyday language as well. Instead of using hateful, negative words, you should switch to focusing on, okay, how can I solve this situation? How can I bring the most out of this particular situation? The other thing that I would mention is thinking about how to establish the growth mindset and how to be able to manifest of what you have into the future that is going to yield more results than what you have at the moment. Even if you do not see the immediate benefits and the results that you wish to have, it may be advisable to think about developing the skills, working on every single task that you have as if your life depended on it, because truth to be told, they do. So instead of thinking about an arduous task that you're not willing to do, think about it as a building block, a certain piece of the puzzle that if you add it to the big picture, is going to mean the world, even if you do not see the immediate results which our society is accustomed to. So in short, the adaptability skills can be acquired through these main methods, but there are many other ways which you can read about in the link that I'm going to post down below. And if you want to read more about the adaptability skills or to find out more about me, then again, check the comments down below. Or if you would like to see more videos, check my channel and feel free to subscribe to never miss a content. And if you have any thoughts or ideas to share, feel free to do so. I'm always open to listen to your insights. And until the next video, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you next time.